Well, social networks are going all over the place here in Venezuela. There is a lot of speculation on what just happened. But according to Information Minister Jorge Rodriguez, there were 7 National Guards injured after claims of attacks against President Nicolás Maduro. They were taken to several hospitals here in Caracas. Now, in the event, which was transmitted nationwide, President Nicolás Maduro was defending the last economic measures he is taking for Venezuela when it was heard a loud sound which interrupted his speech. According to the authorities, the explosion came from a drone full of explosives. It was then when the TV transmission showed the trained military men and women running. President Maduro was quickly evacuated from the place. Over the last year, President Maduro has repeatedly warned about some alleged attacks against him, and he has also said that the Venezuelan opposition and the U.S. government want to overthrow him at any cost. Later, it is expected for President Maduro to give declarations to the country on what just happened.
It'll be interesting to see what he says. I want to bring in these pictures that we've been showing, if we can again. Obviously, there are those images of a building which looks to be burnt out. It's nearby the event where Nicolás Maduro was speaking. If we can see these pictures, some are saying that potentially it was a gas explosion at a nearby apartment block. But let's talk a little bit about Maduro and the country. I mean, there are a lot of people who are vehemently opposed to Maduro. The country is struggling with so much, a worthless currency. Here are these pictures I was talking about, this building which is nearby. A worthless currency, skyrocketing inflation, difficult access to even basic services. So there are a lot of people who don't like this president very much.
Well, the popularity of President Nicolás Maduro is at the worst since he became president of Venezuela. Around between 18 and 25% of popular sympathy, according to pollsters here in Venezuela. Now, over the last months, we have seen how widespread protests has taken place all over Venezuela. People, they are demanding better salaries. They say that the Venezuelan government is doing nothing to help them, that there are people starving, and that if someone gets sick here in Venezuela, it would be a death sentence for them because there is an extreme shortage of medicine here in Venezuela. But President Nicolás Maduro has promised to solve all the economic crisis and all the problems that this country is facing. He demanded that the Venezuelan people needed to be patient, that he has a plan to overcome all these sort of crises going on. But what happened today during the event is just sign that the Venezuelan people, some Venezuelan people and his opponents, well, we still know exactly who did it, but the Venezuelan people is just starting to get over President Nicolás Maduro promises. But he said that he has a plan and that he will do it no matter what happened, and even if the Venezuelan opposition or other countries want to overthrow him.